Who would have thought that it could pay to be a menstruating woman in the zombie apocalypse? It stains the sand red. So this movie follows a woman we're going to call haggard, maybe down on her luck, maybe trailer trash, whatever it may be. You choose your vernacular. So it follows this woman who gets stranded in the desert, and a singular soul zombie stalks her the entire way. And she's just trying to escape it, trying to get to this airfield that she's supposed to meet up some people with. But along the way, for the whole 3-day trip it takes to get there, there's just one zombie right on her ass. Now, when I heard this movie, I was like, all right, this could be intense. It's going to be like, how's she going to sleep? She's got to find a way at least, to poach up to even get some kind of rest while, staying away from the zombie. I thought it was going to be super intense, super exciting, filled, just nonstop action. And I didn't get that. Not that that's a bad thing, but I didn't get that. Actually, what you get from the start is more of a horror comedy, which I was not expecting. Now, I did tell you she's a druggie. She's kind of trash. So the comedy was a little bit expected just by you spend 5 minutes with these characters. Like, all right, I know what the hell I'm getting into. But I don't know if that was a great thing. I would have liked a little bit more of the excitement, a little more of the chase and the craziness. But as the movie goes on, it becomes a little less of a comedy. And it actually gets pretty dark. And that's where I feel it becomes more of an enjoyable movie. Some of you people may like the actual comedy, and normally I like a horror comedy, but I felt like it was a little bit displaced and it was forced. There's one scene in particular where she finds a house and she's trying to hide from it, and it's supposed to be like a super intense, super exciting scene, and I felt like the overall fun aura to the movie, I couldn't take it as serious as it wanted to be taken at that point in time. Now, to dichotomize the movie, the first part, it's all fun and games and, kind of laughable. And then the later in the movie, it's dark as fuck. Like, shit starts to go down and it becomes a super serious movie. And I think I liked that. I liked, as you see her at the beginning, you're like, I don't care. Like, she's a druggie. She's kind of trash. Like, I don't care about her. And as these things start to take place, you start to see her character come more into form. And you see like somebody you would actually maybe care about, and you want to see her succeed, you want to see her do good. And that's when I really started enjoying it. But to contradict myself, there is a certain point, and I don't want to get into any spoilers, and actually, this is kind of a hard movie to review because there are so many things that go on that you don't want to say. I don't want to give anything away to you guys because it was a pleasant surprise to me as they happened. But I can't, because I don't want to ruin anything, I can't talk about them at all. But I can say, there's a point in which this movie becomes more of a serious horror and pretty dark that separates it from the comedy that I was actually kind of bummed out about. And you guys will, if you guys watch it, you'll pick up on what that point is. But I was kind of bummed. I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. The overall look of the movie, it's basically all in a desert, and I guess deserts can be pretty. People go to see the Grand Canyon for some reason, but, overall, the feeling you get from desert is it's just hot, and it's shitty, it's bleak, and that's exactly what you get. You start to see her really dismantle in this weather. You start to see her go a little fucking loco. She has very little food, very little water, and she's being chased by a zombie, and it's a 3-day adventure to wherever she's going. So you start to see her dismantle, and although it looks pretty, it does its job of like, fuck, this sucks. She's got nothing, nowhere. Now that I say that it looks pretty, there are a couple little gripes I have, and I think it's things a lot of people may not notice. Something, for somebody like me who watches so many movies, you guys might pick it out. There's some green screen and some CGI that I was like, nope. You didn't need that. You could have just did, the natural environment or whatever it may have been and still succeeded. But again, it's small. It's not like it happens all movie. It's small, and most of you probably won't even notice. But for my hardcore people out there, there is a little bit you'll be like, yeah, fuck that. Fuck that in particular. It is very small, though. I can't really gripe about the acting either. I guess it could have been a little bit better, but again, these characters, everybody that you meet as an actual human being is, in general, an awful human being. You got druggies, you got, fucking criminals. So they're supposed to act maybe a little wonky. They're supposed to be a little off, and it didn't bother me. I thought I was going to have a problem with zombie at first. The zombie itself is kind of throwbacky. It's like you just splatter on a little bit of discoloration to the face and, blacking out the eyes and the lips. But as you go on, you're like, all right, this fits the general MO of this movie. So in the end, guys, at the beginning, I wasn't too happy. I thought I was going to check out. I am super great at checking out on movies, but I was pleasantly surprised by the end of it. I think you guys will enjoy it too. I can see why some of you won't. Fuck it. I'm a person. I get to like things too. I enjoyed it. I think you guys may enjoy it. I would definitely say give it a watch. Guys, if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make me feel all warm and special on the inside. If there is a certain movie you guys would like to see me review, don't forget to comment that down below. I had a guy last week say, hey, review this one, so now I'm just trying to figure out a way to get my hands on that movie and review it for you guys. Don't forget to go over to modernhorrors.com where you can see more reviews and all the awesome shit we do over there. And until next week, guys, I will see you later.